Hello and welcome to a brand new race, this time in Sardegna, layout B. Without further ado, let's get it started. Alright, so let's start my fastest lap. So maybe first of all, I should mention that last week there was no video upload. There was a race, but I was actually a little bit ill. So that's why I did not take part in it. Yep, that's also a reason why there was no video. So I'm kind of playing catch up with the standings here, but of course, I'm just trying to get better. I'm not really trying to influence the standings too much. But yeah, so let's go through this lap here. I really felt hooked in this lap. So this is my fastest lap, but you can see it's only my second lap out. In fact, it's my first flying lap, and that is actually my fastest lap. That's also because, yeah, I just did it quite perfectly in the first run in itself. And all the other runs when I tried to get better, I was just overshooting it and yeah, just doing a lot of mistakes here and there. You can see like I'm really hooking up all of the curves and taking all of the corners really well there. So here as well, braking just nice there, hooking the curve there. Really perfect lap, I would say, so far. Taking all the curve, using all of the width of the track here. So I really felt hooked in this lap and I just couldn't replicate it any better. So even here, maybe missed the apex a little bit there, but yeah, really good lap, I would say. Yeah, so this will be enough currently for a P number 3 with a 119.2. So ultimately this was enough to give me only P14, but as you might have seen there, from all the way from P number 6 up to P number, where I am in P14 is only a gap of 0.2 there, so it's really tight. But yeah, let's see how the sprint would go. Alrighty then, so let's go to the sprint race. Starting in 14th there. Didn't expect to start that low, but yeah, so the race is not lost now yet, so I only can go upwards. So let's see how the race would go in the sprint race. Standing start. The Jaguar has a really good getaway there, so it's quite a good car to get away. So I'm only in P number 13 there, so quite good. But you can see the kerfuffle that is happening in front of me. There's so many lines, so many cars there, so I'm just trying to be a little bit gingerly going through here. But yeah, I have to avoid a little bit there, and yeah, now I kind of crashed into my teammate there a little bit. So this was really unfortunate. I apologize to him already. Just going through another view of this. Yeah, I kind of braked a little bit there, and I was really cautious over here, but I still ultimately banged my teammate there. Rule number 1 is always not to do that, but yeah, it just happened. Apologize to him, sorry for that. Here I make a surprise move there with Valor on the dodge there. So managed to get to the inside there, but now he has a little bit of the inside there, so he's really inside there. I'm having to respect his position there. So now we are kind of alongside each other there, going through this sequence of corners, and then disaster strikes. So going through here, just get a bang from behind, and yeah, now I'm going to lose a lot of positions here, and yeah, ultimately come to P number 12. So a short replay there from Van der Spek. Yeah, I think he just missed his braking point there, tries to go in the middle of us, and ultimately I'm the victim of that move, unfortunately. So dropping now to P number 12. So not ideal. But yeah, it is what it is. Actually there was a guy spin there, so I come into 11. So fast forwarding a little bit here now, going through the sequence of corners. The dude actually has a very bad getaway there from the line, or from the out of the last corner there. And yeah, so I'm challenging him now to the inside. He gives me a little bit of a tap there as well, but all is good. Going through the inside, and here, I don't know. I think the dude was a little bit aggressive there, but at least, for me, I just gained 1 position, so P number 10. So after lap 1 kerfuffles, let's jump to lap number 6 here. So I get a double overtake, but I had to slow down a little bit there, and the dude really had a very good, coming out of the last corner there. So he managed to get in front of me back again. He actually also bump drafts his teammate there. So I'm now having to go into the inside here, so I kind of break like really on the outside of pasty there. So lucky I didn't get any track warnings there, but really good move from my side, and P number 9. So let's jump to lap number 11 then. So you can see just now, just off the screen there, someone spun there. So now I'm in P number 8, and now going through the sequence of corners. Let's fast forward a little bit. So now I'm going to the inside of the dude there. So this will be then the final lap. So we just about like 4 seconds there made the last lap. So now these Vipers are kind of ganging up against me, I would say. Here I didn't feel any tap there. I thought I broke a little bit earlier. Maybe you'll see it later on as well. But here, going through this sequence of corners, so the Vipers are really slow there. So I managed to go to the inside there and now go into the inside of the dude as well. So he makes a little bit of a mistake there. I managed to get through the Vipers. But here I get a little bit of a tap here. And yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of momentum here. And then another tap there to make me spin around. So yeah, really unfortunate. So let's see what happened here with a different view. You can see there, actually I braked much earlier there. So I don't think it was me who tapped Veloz there. Anyways, so let's now go to the inside. Actually I had to brake a little bit there as well. Yeah, so managed to make a good move there. And now I'm going to get banged by the Viper there. And then just to add salt into injury, yeah, another tap there from the dude. But let's see exactly who the culprits are here. So let's follow the dude here. So he's alongside his teammate there, Veloz, and I'm just behind him. You can see now my green car coming into view there. So I'm gonna get yeah, a very good move there. Then the dude actually gets banged by his teammate and goes into me. And yeah, that was unfortunate. Then the Bosnian Knight also comes and bangs him again, and he crashes into me then again. So the dude was a kind of like a sandwich there in terms of the moves. But yeah, it didn't help that yeah, I'm ultimately now in P number 10 when I could have finished in P number 6. So really unfortunate there. And now coming now to the end of the lap as well. Now the dude, I don't know if that was on purpose, whether he spun on purpose or whether he really spun or not, I don't know. But now I'm in P number 9, so a little bit more points, so I'll take it. Yeah, so not ideal end to the race, but it is what it is. So P number 9. So a confirmation there again of P number 9. I actually have to go to the next page to see my name there. Yeah, so even my teammate there finished in P14. So not a good race for the Jaguar team, but yeah, let's see how the feature race would go. Alrighty then. So after all the kerfuffles that happened in the sprint, let's try to have a good feature race. It's a rolling start, so it's a little bit more safe going into turn number 1. But of course, anything can happen. Let's see. Yeah, starting in P number 6. That's maybe the only silver lining of finishing a little bit lower there. But yeah, let's see how it will go. Rolling starts. The Jaguar is still fast on the line there, or in the rolling start. So yeah, I'm currently managing my position there without any issues. So let's see how turn 1 would go. Whether there will be any issues there. Let's see. So going to turn on, and yeah, so just a little bit of yeah, the guy in front there had his tire on the sand there, and unfortunately took out 2 guys. So I'm now promoted into P number 3. So yeah, going in P number 3 surprisingly. And yeah, so I think my prayers were answered. So I didn't have any kerfuffles at all. I was in P number 3 when I decided to come in lap number 16. So that is when I targeted my pit stop, changing from the mediums to the soft and fueling as much as I can. And ultimately I will come out in P number 8, so just past Ross there. Yep, so just as I mentioned there, Ross managed to get in front of me by undercutting me there. So here I'm having in lap number 25, really nothing much happened there. I kind of brake a little bit late there trying to get past Ross there, but this is going to compromise then my line going into this parts here. So I really yeah, lost a little bit of momentum there, and Typos is going to get in front of me there. So yeah, lost position there, but I make a good switcheroo there, I would say. So he went a little bit deep there, but yeah, now he's alongside, or at least in the side there, and I give him a little bit of room there, and yeah, he kind of yeah, commands that line there, and unfortunately I had to relinquish P number 5. And yeah, just like that, a very quiet feature race, I would say. After all the kerfuffles of the sprint race, it was a nice, refreshing, yeah, not too much of incidences. Yeah, the turn 1 there gifted me P3, and then I had to relinquish 1 to Ross there because of his good undercut, and then the move on Typos there. So I think he did a good move there. Yeah, so I know many people complained about the sprint race. Yeah, there was a lot of incidences, there were a lot of turn 1 problems. Even I caused with my teammate there. So again, I apologize to Chris. Of course, I'm not that kind of a driver. It just so happened there I was going as slow as I could, but I just couldn't avoid Chris there because there was someone in the side of me. So it is excuses. I could have gone a little bit slower, but it is what it is. Yeah. But for the other incidences, I think it was a little bit more blatant, I would say. I'm going to make reports out of this. I'm going to make, I think, maybe 3 to 4 reports out of this. But yeah, just that kind of a race where there was a lot of incidences in the sprint. Could have finished much higher, but it finished 9th at the end. And here as well, I think I kind of maximized my position here with the Jaguar, so finishing in P number 5. So really happy with that. The car got a little bit of a buff during one of the updates, so I think that helped a little bit. But yeah, P number 5 is more than I could have expected for the feature race. I managed to maintain and just lose 1 position, maybe 2 positions. Yeah, so really happy with that. So with the final standings there, I'm in P number 16. As you can see, there's an emptiness there. I missed the second race due to illness. So yeah, I'm having to catch up a little bit. But yeah, it's doable. So let's see how the next race would go. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you guys in the next video.